Has learned the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office faces a federal lawsuit over a 2022 incident caught on body cam.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Oh, we got that dog on him.
The lawsuit claims the department's gang unit and K-9 violently took down the wrong man as he was leaving a doctor's appointment. And joining us now in studio is News4JAX anchor Tarek Minor.
Yes, so Tarek, you spoke with the lawyer about the federal lawsuit and actually got more details about what happened in that body camera video.
You get that
it's
money.
interesting. A former JSO detective now serving a 24-year prison sentence for an unrelated sex crime against a child also took part in that takedown on that video and can be seen in the body camera shared with News4JAX today. Now, the man's lawyer in all this, John Phillips, says police not only misidentified his client, Jamari Brooks, he says they also released their canine dog after Brooks laid down to surrender. JSO is denying all wrongdoing in response.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
It's body-worn camera video of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office gang unit in 2022, pouncing on Jamari Brooks in front of his chiropractor's office. Authorities deployed their canine dog, Huck, which tore into Brooks' left arm. Brooks was immediately met with officers who had their guns drawn, giving him various commands.
You've got alternating commands that are inconsistent, like stop, come here. You know, you got multiple officers.
And can you imagine a dog tearing through your flesh? And for somebody to be like, first of all, we're just going to assume all these officers are these are terrible. One went to prison for 24 years for an unrelated incident. The gang unit, it seems like gang units always become a gang. There needs to be like high supervision of gang units. They out there with like and undercover and dealing with people that are manipulative and conniving and could do anything mentally. That probably messed those officers up when they got to go home every night to deal with these people, then got to go home and be good people. That's on another note. For somebody to have a dog on you and be like, stop, stay still. Are you crazy? You let a dog bite you, be biting you and ripping it, and you stay still. You get on the ground and don't move when a dog is biting your ass.
They're all SWAT. That are giving, don't move, put your hands behind your back.
Brooks' lawyer, John Phillips, calls the police report filed by the gang unit dysfunctional. The report says the gang unit tried to stop a car, but it sped away. JSO followed the car to a medical complex and watched as a black male wearing a black shirt and a lime green hat walked into an office.
A black male wearing a black shirt.
The report says the same man came out of the office about 1 to 2 minutes later.
There was no police chase. There was no crime. There was nothing to warrant this response, and yet he's, beaten and has the dog put.
Because even if there was, let's say if it was him, he's walking out now like, you walk up to him, freeze. Why let the dog go? He coming out. He ain't come out like, oh, and run. Like he wasn't putting up no threat or didn't raise nothing, so there's no excuse to just let the dog on him unless you think he's really a gang member and he can't snitch, he can't tell. So we let him bite him. Now what you gonna do? Take us to court and sue? You're a gang member. But this man was going to a chiropractor. If he actually had a chiropractor appointment, now he's gonna say my neck, my back, everything. It was hurting before. Now you did this to me?
On him. And the police report wildly describes an incident that body camera completely disagrees with.
The lawsuit states that Brooks immediately lay face down on the pavement with his arms outstretched, and lawyers allege an officer slammed his head onto the pavement and kneeled on his back. Canine Hucks bit Brooks for about a minute. Also seen in this 2022 video is former JSO officer Jose Garriga, who's serving a 24-year prison sentence for an unrelated sex crime. Phillips says while Garriga is on scene, he can be heard on video telling his colleagues they arrested the wrong man. The lawsuit states that Garriga says it ain't him.
Well, actually, I guess I'll be deposing him in prison and confirming why he knew or when he knew this was, Jamari Brooks was not the person they were looking for.
Phillips says even after Garriga identified...
Damn, look at that. That dog was messing this man up.
Brooks as the wrong suspect, officers still filed this police report that he says has multiple factual errors.
They had their agenda. And if we don't hold officers more responsible, not just for mistakes, I think we got to hold them, responsible for some mistakes, but malfeasance, then what good are they? And it's going to impugn the entire credibility of an entire police force and an entire profession that is otherwise honorable.
is honorable. One bad apple will spoil a bunch. That's what they say, right?
According to documents that we obtained, we learned the defendant was under observation by police because the suspect police were looking for was believed to be in the same car or a car similar to the one Brooks was riding in. In response to the lawsuit in federal court, an attorney for Sheriff T.K. Waters denies any wrongdoing on behalf of his officers. We asked JSO if their officers violated policy, which would include writing an inconsistent police report. JSO says they cannot comment on any pin.
Okay, so sue all of them. That's fine. Now we're going to sue all of them. If it wasn't him, otherwise they're going to be like, it was him. He was in the car with somebody else. He tried to act like it. That's pretty easy to find. I'm sure they got cameras in that doctor's office. Did he have an appointment? He showed up at his appointment. Like, come on. Like, it's too much to see. They can go back and check traffic cameras and see if that was the car. Did it just look like it? You could deny all the wrongdoing you want, but it's right on camera. Yeah. But they're the ones who get to investigate themselves. No, you can go investigate too. I'll be investigating too. I'll be asking the stores and everybody else. Tackled, bitten, handcuffed, found out to be the wrong guy. Police did nothing. They got, and I see that with a lot of bad officers. They'll go and still make a police report. Like, oh, because if we let him go now he really got a case. Like, oh, like it was nothing. So they really got to arrest him. Now they tying you up. Now you got to defend that. It's crazy. One bad apple, like, it's an honorable profession. It's already hard enough. These people put their lives on the line. So for these officers, they should be called out, put on a stand, and thrown a book. They should be given the fucking book. Letting a canine bite someone that's already on the ground should be a charge for every officer present. Yep. Come on, sicking a dog on a man who's already on the ground and not resisting, and then let the dog chew on him for a minute. Yeah, he deserved that money. Canines have no reason to be in law enforcement anymore. I don't know about that. I've seen many bite their handlers or some random person. Yep. I've seen that too, where the police officer was trying to get the dog, but the dog ain't paying him no attention and damn near bite him. There should be more stricter training. These cops will train a dog to like just do what they want. They would just pet the dog wrong and train him. So then they got a drug dog and the dog go around the car. He don't smell nothing, but he going to alert because he just want to treat. He ain't even alert because he see drugs no more or smell it. He alert because he just want to treat. Get sued so much the city raises taxes to afford the settlement. It should come out their personal insurance policy. They should have an insurance policy just like you have a car insurance. Something happened, they could shoot an officer insurance policy. His insurance go up to the point where he can't pay it or he's not insurable, then he's out of a job. That's what it should be. What is wrong with that? Law enforcement don't care. Even if they sue, they won't pay a dime out of their pockets. Their lawyers will even be paid. And they'll see, that's wrong. It should come out their funds. Inconsistent police reporting. You lying, exactly. Let me know what y'all think, Cave Dweller. This is the stuff that you have to call out so nobody else have the, see what I'm talking about? See, look, all the police is bad. No, these officers bad. One serving 24 years. They probably gonna get him to talk. Give him a little something or put something on his books. They're going to get him to talk. He ain't got no reason not to. Yeah, I know they knew they were wrong too. I ain't the only one going down. Let me know what y'all think, Cave Dwellers. This is, whew, they messed that man up. That's crazy. Coming out the chiropractor of all places. Let me know what y'all think. Oh.